We are all very excited and enthusiastically watching Tokyo Olympics. But do we know what is the history of Olympic Games and why it is so important, and why the tradition of bringing the entire humanity together by way of games? How old is this? We will like to understand all of this, and I will actually update you on the history of how the Olympics started. Before we get into that, I must tell you that there is this QR code on display on the screen. You can now get connected to our channel instantly by pointing your mobile phone camera onto this QR code. So friends, don't go anywhere. I'll be back with a brief lesson on history on Olympics. Welcome back, friends. According to the legend, the ancient Olympic Games were founded by famous Hercules, a son of Zeus. Yet the first Olympic Games, for which we still have written records, were held in 776 BC, though it is generally believed that the Games had been going on for many years already. At this Olympic game, a naked runner, Kuroibas, a cook, won the solo event of Olympics at the stadium. He ran approximately 192 meters, which is equal to 210 yards. This made Kuroibas the first Olympic champion in history. The ancient Olympic Games grew and continued to be played every 4 years for nearly 1200 years. In 393 AD, a Roman Emperor Theodosius I, a Christian, abolished the games because of their pagan influences. Approximately 1500 years later, a young Frenchman named Pierre de Coubertin began their revival. Coubertin is now known as Le Renovateur. Coubertin was French aristocrat born on January 1st, 1863. He was only 7 years old when France was overrun by Germans during the Franco-Prussian War of 1870. Some believe that Coubertin attributed the defeat of France not to its military skill, but rather to the French soldiers' lack of vigor. After examining the education of Germans, British, and American children, Coubertin decided it was the exercise, more specifically sports, that made a well-rounded and vigorous person. Coubertin attempted to get France interested in sports, but was not met with enthusiasm. Still, Coubertin persisted. In 1890, he organized and founded a sports organization, Union des Sociétés Françaises de Sports Athlétiques, USFSA. 2 years later, Coubertin first pitched his idea to revive the Olympic Games at a meeting of Union des Sports Athletiques in Paris on November 25, 1892. Coubertin stated that let us export our sportsmen, our runners, our fencers into others' land. That is the true free trade of future. And the day it is introduced into Europe, the cause of peace will have received a new and strong ally. It inspires me to touch upon another step I now propose, and it is now I shall ask that the help you have given me hitherto you will extend again, so that together we may attempt to realize upon a basis suitable to have condition of our modern life, the splendid and the beneficent task of reviving the Olympic Games. Quote ends. His speech did not inspire the action. The modern Olympic Games, however, were founded. Though Coubertin was not the first to propose the revival of Olympic Games, he was certainly the most well-connected and persistent of those to do so. 2 years later, Coubertin organized a meeting with 79 delegates who represented 9 countries. He gathered these delegates into an auditorium that was decorated by neoclassical murals and similar additional points of ambiance. At this meeting, Coubertin eloquently spoke of revival of Olympic Games. This time, Coubertin aroused interest. The delegates at the conference voted unanimously for the Olympic Games. The delegates also decided to have Coubertin construct an international committee to organize the Games. The committee became the International Olympic Committee. as we know it today, IOC, Committee International Olympique, and Dimitrios Vikalas from Greece was selected to be the first president. Athens was chosen as the location of the revival of Olympic Games, and thus the games started. Friends, hope you like the a brief history about Olympics and the drama around it. The games have been around since almost 2000 years or even more. If you like what you saw today and what you heard today, do engage with me. I look forward to receiving your comments, and I will say goodbye for today, only to catch you next time. Bye-bye.